Hey everybody, Crow here, and this is going to be a reaction video to Zen Studios' latest Pinball Show, episode 11. And I'm actually going to be watching this one live because I can, and secondly, because of the name of this. It says Williams Pinball Announcement, and I'm very interested to see what they remark about in this episode, I guess, because we haven't seen anything Williams Pinball related, I think, since October of 2020, and there hasn't been anything in 2021. And I really haven't been doing reactions to the last couple of pinball shows, primarily because there was really nothing for me to react to. I mean, they seem to be primarily focused on, I think it's like the Zen Pinball Party, which is an Apple Arcade app or something like that. And since it's only on Apple devices, I don't have any Apple devices. I really can't comment on it or play those games even. I think I might be able to. I don't know. Like on the Apple Arcade thing, as far as I know, I don't have any equipment that can play that. So this is going to begin, and I may edit up my reaction depending on how long this episode is, just till the relevant parts that I want to see. And then afterwards, I may go back on the video and just kind of recap some stuff. So I'm just going to wait a couple more minutes for this to start. Here comes 2.
Some might say.
I bet you it's Indiana Jones, because I think that was teased in
Pinball effects.
In one of the pictures I saw, I think on Twitter or Facebook, I don't remember. I think Indiana Jones tables coming. But yeah, that just kind of confirmed it for me. It's going to be Indiana Jones.
What's up, everyone?
Which is one that people have been wanting for a long time.
I'm Bobby.
And I'm Rose, and even though this is a mini episode, some of you might say it is our biggest one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's going to be a short one.
Even bigger than Garfield, which just released on Zen's Pinball Party on Apple Arcade.
That I can't play.
But something tells me Garfield isn't the biggest news for today's episode.
Nope.
That would be this.
Yep, look at that. They got the license to Indiana Jones. I wonder if this is actually going to be a table pack or if this is going to be the only new table. It's been a long time since I've played this table too, like a really long time. So I'm looking forward to this. And there we go with the enhancements on it. I mean, you either love them or you hate them. But it's good to get the option there. Oh, looks like we got like recreations of scenes from the movies. I bet you it's just this one table.
The Pinball Adventurer is coming 2022.
Or this one table.
It's going to be available for the first time ever digitally.
Yep, that's true.
Right. And with us today, we have Zen.
Unless you don't count visual pinball.
Bobby, good to be with you again. To quote the knight in The Last Crusade, we've chosen wisely. Our Holy Grail moment is upon us.
That should make a lot of people happy.
Holy Grail moment.
There's VO from the films in the game. There's music was kind of like recreated in the synthesized form. Both the VO and the music are in our version of the game.
Awesome.
So that's awesome.
The question is going to be price now, because what's it going to be? $10? How much does the licensing cost? You know,
And, one of the first of its kind. So
$5, $10.
So
of course we have Indy as a 3D model.
Yeah, pretty cool.
To game.
I like it with the enhancements on, but I could see where people would want to play it with
we've got
just the original table, and it's good that you have the option to do that.
Is animated,
Nice.
of course.
But I like playing with the enhancements on because it is a digital table. You know, you're not fooling anybody by pretending.
When you activate this, and you're going to have weather effects. You're going to have lightning.
Weather effects.
That's really exciting and a great moment. And there's a lot of other stuff, but I think I'm going to leave it there and let players discover the rest for themselves.
awesome. I think I'm really looking forward to the weather sequence, especially, is it going to be anything like Son of Zeus?
Son of Zeus is a really good reference. That's the first time that we...
Yeah, that Son of Zeus was actually a really good table.
The atmosphere, the overall...
It's one of my favorites of their originals, to be honest.
What are you looking forward to most in the game?
I am looking forward to delivering one of pinball's most iconic tables in digital form. Finally, I know this is a moment that the world of pinball has been waiting for. I know our fans have been waiting for it.
Yeah, a lot of people wanted that in Pinball Arcade. In fact, I guarantee you somebody's going to leave a comment saying that this should have been in Pinball Arcade or Pinball Arcade is better. It always happens.
It is also coming to Pinball FX 3.
Okay, it's going to be in both.
Xbox
Cool.
One, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, Steam, And when
Unfortunately, I think when Pinball FX comes out, you may have to buy it again.
be able to play this.
This is great.
Yes.
Literally,
You might maybe they'll figure a way that you could
It's important.
pay it for it once and get it in both.
We essentially created the game twice, once in the PX engine and once in Unreal. And it's totally worth it, though. This is what we were planning to do anyway. So
Oh, so that I just realized this because that confirms that Williams tables are gonna be in the new Pinball FX.
release. And
Okay.
it's gonna coincide with the early access launch of Pinball FX on the Epic Games Store. And speaking of early access, our Pinball FX game page is live now. So if you want to go wishlist the game, we have something live. It's like incredible, right?
I'll have to check that out.
It is getting real. And Pinball FX early access is now only a couple months away. That's really exciting.
Well, you all heard it yourselves. The big moment is finally here. Indiana Jones coming soon. To you.
Okay, we don't get a date.
in the year,
We don't get a
we'd like
price?
To take this moment to thank you for joining us on this crazy venture called the Pinball Show.
When is it coming out?
And I personally want to thank you all. You know, we started this from scratch in the COVID era. We really had no experience doing anything like this. We just want to bring you extra insights, a different look at the way we do things.
See, this is how
to make our news
I think
fun,
this might have been the best pinball show.
you've given us, and just
It was pretty damn straightforward and short and to the point.
For sticking with us, it's been a full year.
But
and
this was really just an announcement of the Indiana Jones table.
or there's a lot more. I can't-
Good to know it's coming to both Pinball FX and Pinball FX3.
Sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun.
But hopefully you'll pay one price and be able to play it in both. That's what I'm kind of hoping. And hopefully the price isn't too much because, you know, usually these tables with these big licenses, they're going to have to charge more for it. So will this one table cost as much as 3 of the previous tables? That's actually some big news. That's going to make actually this is probably gonna the one pinball show that I think a lot of people are not gonna dislike. Not only was the news good, but the episode was straightforward, to the point, no corny jokes or anything like that. Anyway, I had a feeling that was gonna be the news. I just kind of forgot that I saw that picture, but as soon as the episode started and the dude was dressed as Indiana Jones, I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of confirming it for me that Indiana Jones is coming to Williams Pinball. But it's also good to know that it's going to be in both Pinball FX and Pinball FX3. But hopefully it's not the kind of thing where if you buy it in Pinball FX3, you have to buy it again in Pinball FX, which is the newer version, despite not having a number. Yeah, and the price. What's it going to cost? When is it coming out? Obviously for Pinball FX, it's going to be March 2022 when it comes out. But when is it coming out for Pinball FX3? And what's the price going to be? Is it going to be like one of those $10 tables because of the cost of the license? I mean, it's obviously going to cost more than your standard table. And I think this is going to be, remember the Universal tables where we had Monster Bash, and what was the other one? The Creature from the Black Lagoon. That was a Universal license. And in that table pack, you got 2 tables for the price that you would normally have gotten for 3. I have a feeling that this license costs a lot more, and I think that this table pack is just going to consist of this one table. That's what I think. So, yeah, I'll leave it at that. There's really nothing more I could go off on. So, yeah, good news, but, will the rest of the news be as good? So, we'll leave it at that. I'll see you next time. Bye.